Who's hungry? Hey, with summer season here, we're always looking for family-friendly ways to enjoy the outdoors. How about a picnic? We've got Juan Gonzalez from Central Market Cooking School. He's the cooking school manager. Juan, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I am great. And man, you brought a spread just in time for lunch. Now, we wanted to talk picnics. I know it's not always fun to sit outside in the summer. I get it. But we have such great parks and we have such beautiful weather on and off all year long. So, Juan, right? A great time to go outside and start a picnic.
Absolutely. I mean, the weather's great, maybe a little hot. That's why we do some sustainable foods that can kind of hold up to that heat. But what a way to spend with your family, where everyone can participate, get their own things going, and enjoy the foods that they like.
Man, you've brought some really cool ideas, I think. I know we're going to start down here. You want to start in the front? We've got, what's that, some guacamole and some chopped up vegetables.
Some chopped up vegetables, and you know, we use the guacamole for the dip. Instead of the typical chips or whatever, here's some veggie sticks you can use to dip in there. I mean, you can use all kinds of dips, right? Hummus, ranch, but what about guacamole? So it's so refreshing during the summer.
Beautiful.
And with some nice crisp little vegetables there.
Carrots, peppers, what else is on that plate? Green beans?
Green beans, you can use snap peas, you can use broccoli, all kinds of different vegetables that you like, especially summer vegetables.
It is interesting. There are a lot more options with vegetables as dips.
Oh, yeah,
or to use to dip instead of a chip.
Yeah, I mean, you know, chips are great, right? They're definitely great, but what a way to stay kind of refreshed, right? And so these vegetables that will keep you nice and refreshed are really good.
Keep you hydrated too, maybe.
Keep you hydrated, absolutely.
Some flatbreads, pizza. What do we got here?
Really cool. So you can have flatbreads. You know, we use naan. You can use lavash. You can use all kinds of different, you know, crusts you can do. And what's good about this is that you can make these ahead at home, and everyone can make their own, right? Make their own, bring them in. And then, you know, just finish them off with a little bit of maybe some arugula on top of the.
Put some fresh arugula on top.
Put some fresh arugula on top, and you know, it just gives it a little color, some more veggies for you. But this is, you know, you can add whatever toppings you like. We have prosciutto and some Munster cheese.
So is this the kind of thing we would make it that morning before we take it out? We make it the night before, keep it in the fridge?
Night before, fridge, take it out, bring it to room temperature. You can make them the morning of, however you like.
Okay,
you know?
all right. What's this bowl here? This is interesting.
So we're making a typical, you know, we can have a picnic without some type of salad, right?
Yes,
so,
yes.
Especially like a pasta salad, maybe chicken salad. So we're going to make a twist to this little pasta salad. Here's some, you know, cooked spaghetti, noodles that were probably from the night before. You have left over. I just added some vegetables there. I mean, you can add cauliflower. You can add some broccoli, carrots, celery, and just make a quick little dressing with peanut butter.
What's in that dressing?
It's just peanut butter. You have a little bit of soy sauce, some rice vinegar, some water, add a little bit of lemon juice. Just give it a nice little whisk, and you pour it in.
Oh, wow.
And then you just kind of toss it, just to kind of mix a little bit. And you can add anything you want. If you want to add some chicken to this, cooked chicken, maybe some tofu.
Oh, that smells great too, that dressing
awesome.
you made.
It's really awesome. And then, if you want to get really fancy, you know, maybe just add some green onion on top.
Oh, look at that.
And maybe some toasted sesame seeds, just to make it look really nice.
Why are sesame seeds so good?
Because they're so good. Because they're great.
Okay, wraps are another good idea, huh?
Definitely wraps. So another spin to sandwiches. You know, get some cream cheese, add some dates, right? Again, some celery, maybe some of your arugula. Roll it up, cut them up into some pinwheels. Looks really cool, nice. The kids can enjoy it. Or even just a peanut butter and apple.
I feel Sophia staring at us from the corner because of all the, I don't know what's going on. Okay, now what's up with these apples here? This looks like something that should be dessert.
Well, and it could be, but and again, going back to the sandwiches, you know, I just sliced up some apples here.
Okay.
We're gonna call these some apple witches. Just add some peanut butter, just kind of put it around your bottom apple there. Yep, little swirl there. And get some granola. Your favorite granola. This one has a little bit of chocolate in it. Fun for the kids.
Another thing where everybody can pick their favorite.
Pick their favorite. Just kind of top it on top there. Grab your other apple slice there, and now you have a little apple witch or sandwich of
a little apple witch.
Apple witch.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's keep going down the table here.
So stay refreshed. We have now some fresh fruits. I did some I Heart watermelons, right? Real simple. Slice up some watermelons. Get some cookie
Was that
cutters.
just a cookie cutter? Yeah,
just a cookie cutter. Any shapes that you want. Hearts, why not? Right? We love summers here in Houston. And so same thing with these melons here. Just got a cut them to some little balls here.
And use like a little ice cream scoop?
Or melon baller. Just grab some lime and squeeze on top of both that you have there. Get some really nice honey and drizzle on top.
Oh, look at
You
that.
can do the same thing.
Is that right?
It's almost ready. And then maybe some mint that you can just kind of toss in there. Give it a nice little toss. Get all that lime juice, honey.
Oh boy, how refreshing. Right?
Absolutely.
On a hot day, that just looks fantastic.
And
you could do any shapes you wanted for the kids.
Any shape.
Yeah.
Again, you want to put some honey. If you want to put granola on top of that as well, great little snack.
All right, we sort of have the like I call it imitation dessert because this is like the healthier dessert, right?
That's
But now
right.
I'm looking at cupcakes over here. I'm starting to.
So again, some mini cupcakes, and I made gingerbread cupcakes, and why not? Gingerbread is so known for the winter time or whatever, but with all those nice little spices in the summer, it goes great. Little cream cheese, icing, and miniature, bite-sized. You're not trying to hold on to this big muffin, especially if you're swimming or whatever, or just having a good time at the park. And
I was going to ask you about that cup in the front. What
so
we
have some little, just some wonton crisp, cinnamon sugar. Got some wonton skins, cut them diagonally, put a little bit of egg wash on them, add some sugar and some cinnamon, bake them in the oven, come out crispy, real nice little snack, alternative to chips again.
Yeah, another alternative. And I know you brought a little basket here because you have so many different kinds of breads and other things you can take out. And you don't have to prepare everything before ahead of time.
Well, you don't have to. You know, the more, obviously, it's a lot of food that you can have in one picnic setting, depending on who's coming over. But you can buy it already prepared and just have it made, prepackaged, especially at like Central Market. Just go get it and put it on a platter and say, hey, take all the credit for it.
Hey, look what I made.
Look what I made. But yeah, I mean, you know, typical picnic, you want some bread, you want some summer sausages. Obviously, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated, so have some water. And of course, we have some great Italian sodas that you can just share with everybody. So.
This is fantastic. I mean, when you do a picnic, you want to do a little half and half, maybe make some of it ahead of time. Maybe there's some things that are harder to make than others. I mean, the fruit's pretty easy. Is there anything on here that's like super complicated? I don't think so.
None of it is complicated at all. Very simple, can make ahead of time. It stays well. It's sustainable during the summer, the heat. You're not worrying about mayonnaise or anything spoiling or anything.
That was actually, I'm glad you brought that up because that was one of my next questions was, is there anything in here that we wouldn't, like, I mean, you can keep it in a cooler, but some of this stuff you could just keep in a basket.
Yeah, keep it in a basket. I mean, again, you know, you're using stuff like peanut butter, pesto, you know, as your sauce for your naan bread, you know, so sausages, I mean, all kinds of stuff that'll just sustain during the summer. You don't have to worry about it going bad or getting soggy with soggy breads or whatever. So
that tends to happen sometimes with sandwiches, but not in this case. And you can pick your favorite spot. I mean, we did mention Memorial Park at the beginning because obviously they've done so much at the park and renovations and redoing in the last so many years that it's just a beautiful place. But we have so many great parks, whether it's Herman Park, Discovery Green, taking your family out and packing a picnic is just a beautiful thing. Juan Gonzalez is the cooking school manager from Central Market. And folks, we hope you enjoy this. Juan, thanks for coming in today. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Sophia, we are free to eat in the commercial break. So.